this for 2 months, been working on this for 2 months. And, Chelsea, I'm not really seeing any results. And I'm like, 2 months? Are you kidding me? Like, give God a chance to come in and do something for you. But I digress. I want to, what I want to share here though is you have got to give God the opportunity to teach you how to take care of yourself. Because we've been doing things one way for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, whatever, however old you are. And we have to learn how to think differently.
Yeah.
About food, about our lifestyle. And if we let him teach us how to heal for our particular situation, and we walk in obedience to what he tells us, you can't help but to heal.
Yeah.
A doctor didn't do that for me. Dr. Jesus did. Like he said, be my healer, and that's exactly what he has been. So
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that. Can you share a couple examples or a few of transformations that have happened from your clients? Of course, confidentiality, of course, or testimonials for women who have been on the journey?
absolutely. So I have one woman who started with me. She was one of my favorite clients because she would do everything I told her to do. All of you guys are my favorite clients. I'm just messing around. But anyway,
Yeah.
she had a 12 centimeter fibroid, and she had worked with me for about 3 months.
Mm.
And well, after the 90-day program, she decided, okay, I'm going to get serious. And she worked for another 3 months. And after that third month, she went and got another ultrasound. She had an ultrasound at the beginning of the program. And then, so it was 6 months later, the fibroid has shrank down to 8 centimeters. So
Oh.
4 centimeters shrinkage in 6 months. And that's actually unheard of. That doesn't, that's like, it usually takes longer than that for that big of a fibroid to shrink that quickly. So that just goes to show if you do what you need to do, things will happen for you.
Wow.
Another testimony was I have a client who bled every single day for 3 solid years. Can you imagine bleeding every single day for 3 years? Every day for 3 years. She was on my program and she did what I told her to do for her specific issues for 30 days. After the first 30 days, the bleeding stopped. And after that, she's had a regular period ever since. And that's pretty devastating because she said 3 years. And my period would come for 6 months. Like I would bleed for 6 months. I can't imagine if I bled for 3 years, how that would make me feel.
I cannot imagine that either.
So I have clients that, don't have their period, they're not having their period at all. And once they make the changes, they have their period comes back. Like there's all kinds of things. Sometimes women are so anxious, like ready to pull their hair out. They can't even hold their job down. They're like thinking that God has turned his back on them. And when they get the right food in their bodies and stop doing the binging cycle, the eating the junk stuff, and actually let their body heal and get on the right herbs and supplements for their particular body, they start to level out and they don't need the medications anymore.
Yeah, those are awesome. When you said the 12 centimeters, for people who don't know math, what is that equivalent to? The size of a what?
Let's see. So I have my ruler here. It's like probably the size of a small melon, like
Mm.
an antelope, or like a really big